Guy, male 25, moved on with female 24. Now she's back and angry at me. What am I supposed to do? My now ex-girlfriend and I met and started dating early 2022. I always felt on my guard with her because she was a 10 out of 10. And I couldn't figure out why she decided to date me, let alone be in a relationship with me for a year. So you could see early on, there's some self-esteem problems. We went long distance in 2023 because she got a great opportunity to go to Europe for work for a 1-year contract. It was huge money and an opportunity for her to travel, but I couldn't afford to go. We video chatted regularly, talked throughout the day by text, and things seemed manageable for a few months in. I started feeling anxious because she mentioned a guy she worked with who would always hit on her, but she assured me nothing would happen, and she really missed me. The second you start mentioning a dude, the second your partner starts mentioning another guy, that's it. Because if the guy wasn't important, she wouldn't even think to mention him. She wouldn't even think to bring him up. One week, she didn't answer and left me on red for 2 weeks. I finally asked if she was okay and if something happened. She finally answered and said that she had made a mistake and didn't know how to tell me. She wound up going out with that coworker and slept with him. Yeah, but he didn't mean anything, right? Remember? He was nothing. It was nothing to be worried about. She told me the sex was completely shitty and described a few things and how it made it so weird. I don't know what that means. Things I wish I didn't know. I told her I was really hurt because she promised nothing would happen and we were still in a relationship. So yeah, I sucked his dick a little, but we're still dating. It's okay. There's a little pee-pee between friends. It's all good. I slept with him, but we're still dating. It's okay. She said she understood she hurt me and it was hard for me, but she chose to be honest. No, she was caught between a rock and a hard place when she wasn't answering your text for 2 weeks at a time. She said she needed some space to sort everything out, and it felt like she wanted me to feel bad for her. And hold up, how old is she again? She's 25. You playing this game and you're 25. And 25 years old. A month went by and I reached out once and she left me on red. 1 month became 2, then 3. I gave up. I went to therapy after a few weeks because I was so devastated. Good on you. I had gone to this therapist after I got out of college at 18, so it's been helpful. But I just wrote off the relationship and decided it was time to move on. I felt angry at first, thought about sleeping with one of my coworkers or friends, but I never did. Okay. After 4 months, I asked out the girl who had been my stylist for almost a year. She was super sweet and always subtly flirted with me. We went out and it was a breath of fresh air. She was very beautiful and kind, and we talked so easily and had a great time with each other. We went on 5 or so dates before we said we were a thing. I told her about what happened with my ex, and I considered it over and in the past, but I had some trust issues and she understood. Her ex cheated on her a few years prior. Okay, so things are going well. It's been almost 6 months since my ex cheated on me, almost half a year. My new girlfriend met my parents, and I met her mom. Things have been going very well, and I can't explain everything. It's just been easy. Less anxious and more fun. We had a family party at my parents' last week. I decided to post some photos of us together on Instagram. I woke up the next morning to a flood of angry texts from my ex for abandoning our relationship. It's been half a year and you've heard nothing from this girl. And not being man enough to tell her it was over. It's been half a year. What do you mean? We haven't spoken half a year. It's been 6 months. What do you mean? What do you mean? I blocked her number, and then she continued on Instagram and even emailed. Finally, I responded saying she didn't deserve to be mad. She cheated and turned her back on everything. She and the relationship was dead to me, and she needed to live with what she did. She also messaged my new girlfriend some nasty things about how she looked, how we were together, and she couldn't replace her. My girlfriend was upset with her, but didn't take it to heart. She also blocked my ex, and we've been trying to proceed as normal. But my ex's friends have also messaged me as the bad guy. That's probably because she's lying. That's probably because she is lying to all her friends about what actually happened. What even goes through your brain? Hey, I haven't talked to my ex. I haven't talked to my boyfriend who I cheated on for 6 months. But somehow he's cheating on me. We haven't spoke for 6 months. And the genesis of that problem was that I cheated on him. He moves on when I ignore his texts. And I see pictures of him with a new girl half a year later. And then I message him and I'm mad at him.